Hi, my name is Craig. I'm a student at the University of West Florida in Pensacola, Florida. I'm working on my bachelor's degree in international studies, security, and diplomacy. The reason why I chose this major is because I want to get involved in international politics, working in different countries on behalf of the United States. As a diplomat, trying to work on building relationships with different countries, with different people in order to foster a more globalized world where we could all work together to create a better planet to address the issues that are affecting us as a planet. My eventual goal is to be a U.S. diplomat on behalf of the United States. Typically in this major, you take different classes. You take classes like Vietnam and American politics. You take classes like issues of international politics, comparative politics, international politics. So they pretty much give you the framework in the beginning when you come into the program so that you get a general idea of what the program is made of. And as you progress through the program, you take different classes from different faculty who have different experience. Some may specialize in Western Europe, some may specialize in Asia and China studies, or some may experience from being in the war, in the Vietnam War, or being in the Navy who have different experience. So they bring all that experience together and they foster a learning environment that kind of challenges you to be a better student. You learn from their experiences because international studies you have to be up to date with information that's going on because the world is changing every day. So if you don't stay informed, things are going to pass you right by. And another experience you have is that there's study abroad opportunities and also internships in this department. I did a study abroad last summer to Spain, Italy, Greece, Croatia, Turkey, a bunch of countries while I was on the cruise ship, but I was still doing work pertaining to my major. I was still taking classes. So it's been on the college campus except it was on a cruise ship. I traveled the world, learned that experience where I talked about being in a country and seeing the people and interacting with the government officials and seeing how that country operates. So you kind of get that feedback of it. This is how it feels like to be a diplomat working on behalf of the United States. My favorite part of this major is learning about the different issues that affect us, not only locally but globally, because at the same time we have issues like poverty, we have issues like desertification, you have war on terrorism. So there's different issues that affect us every day, and sometimes we take those things for granted. So in this major, we kind of go back to the foundation. We kind of learn to see where did these problems originated from, how can we resolve those problems, and how can we create a better world moving forward, which is kind of fascinating at the same time because you realize soon I'm the ones who are going to be solving those problems when I graduate from whatever university I'm at. Which takes me to why it makes this major difficult at the same time because yes, you learn about those issues, but then you have to write up papers. You could expect between 5 but 2 10 to 15 page papers in each class in a semester. So you do that, you take 4 or 5 classes, you're looking at writing about like 60 to 70 pages worth of papers just in a semester. That could seem like a daunting task when you begin, but if you learn of the research methods and you understand how to do research, how to read a journal article, because you expect those journal articles to be like 40 pages long, and trying to read them and comprehend them can be very difficult. I know they were difficult for me at times because I'm just getting to the major and like, whoa, what exactly are they talking about? I'm confused, I'm lost, and I know I'm sure my classmates are lost too. So being able to read, comprehend, and analyze the issue, and then be able to write about it is a whole different ballgame in itself. But at the same time, you learn how to do those stuff by progressing throughout the major. So starting as a freshman to a senior, you do see the progression of your writing increase dramatically, and you see the difference from when you started off to when you finish. So it's all about being patient, sticking with the major, working through it, and understanding the problem so that one day you could represent a country or NGO or whatever you want to do with this major. You could be a good global citizen of the world. So as you begin this major, I mean, you may have a lot of questions of, hey, how can I get a good grade in this class? What can I do to be a better student, to learn and kind of comprehend of everything I'm going to learn in this major? Well, the most important thing when it comes to writing those papers and doing this research is having a plan of action. Knowing exactly what you're going to do, figuring it out, having hey, I want to get this done this week, get this done next week, take it to the writing lab, get it proofread, to make sure that when I present it to my professor, I'm giving them the best quality of work that I can do. At the same time, doing it the right way, not doing shortcuts, not plagiarizing someone else's work and claiming that it's yours because you get kicked out of college for that. So you want to make sure that you're doing things the right way, doing things in time, having good time management skills, and just working towards just being a better student, doing everything the right way, because that's very important in college because you want to learn from the experience. You make college what you want to make it out of it. The same thing in this major. You put in what you get out. So if you put in a lot of work, you do the work, you work hard, it's going to present opportunities for you to learn, to do study abroad, to do internships, and that's also going to help you be a better student because then you're going to know the material better. That way you can explain to your friends and your classmates, hey, you know what, I understand that, I could help somebody else. And if you need help, Don't be afraid to ask your faculty, students who are in the classroom. Just ask anyone for help. There's one thing you learn in college. It's good to ask questions. Don't be the one in the back of the classroom afraid to put your hands up and say, hey, I got a question, because no question is stupid. The question that's stupid is the question that's never asked. So if you ask the right questions, show that you engage in the classroom, engage with your professor, with your classmates, you're going to learn a lot from this major. My final advice to anyone coming from high school entering college is that learn foreign languages. Learn as much language as you can, because coming international studies, that's what you're going to be doing, is working with people from different cultures, be able to understand them and for them to understand you. It's very important to learn about different cultures, about different people, because we're all different. That's what makes us a fascinating planet, makes us a fascinating people, because we have differences, and learning about those differences also is really great. So learn a foreign language as much as you can, learn about different cultures, learn about different places, because the world has a lot to offer you. But if you don't know where someone is from, or you kind of lost when someone mentioned, hey, I'm from Jamaica, and you kind of, well, I don't know where Jamaica is. So it's fascinating that you know about the locations, geography, learn about the world, and because that's what international issues is about. Learn about different people, learn about the environment, learn foreign languages, have fun, and just be the best you can.